Okay, welcome to Dayshawn and Jonathan apparently, because me and Jonathan been doing collaboration videos today. And we doing an episode of Stuff That Make Me Mad, episode 6. The topic is double standard, meaning the shit that women get away with that men can't get away with, and the stuff that men get away with that women can't get away with. The constant struggle and battle against the sexes continue. And John, what you think, man?
Man, a lot of that's weird to me. I don't know why. It's just like the double standard thing it's always been that thing, which is like I man can actually understand why it's there. However, at the same time, it's that like people never honestly react like react in a way that actually kind of helps out the situation in terms of just like how man, you know, this is kind of like a normal thing. It's just like how people see like bisexual men and women, you know, which is like a woman can, or at least like, or pretty much, or honestly, a woman can have a moment with like another woman and pretty much just laugh it off and then just say like it was a phase and then just go off and then just start dating men again, right? However, pretty much like if a guy does that and then just starts going off and starts dating women again, as soon as people know that this man has had enough sexual encounter with like somebody of the same sex, they treat it as if like, man, the guy man has just up and committed murder. I'm like, that's a strange way for you to honestly react to that. But then like look at a woman who does the exact same thing and then just be like, oh, pretty much it's okay, you know what I mean? Because you know she's a woman, she gets away with it. It's not really fair, but at the same time, it's like you really don't honestly, or pretty much the way how that they react to how when men do it, it's never really like a positive way to it. It's just kind of like, that's just what I think about like the one example though. So
and my whole thing is this one thing that really bothered me. I know a lot of girls will be looking at me like I'm crazy when I say this, but when like say for instance, you get a girl pregnant, right? You know how they say it's mama baby, daddy maybe. So basically, the woman got all rights to the kid, and we automatically can't get put on child support if you're not married to that woman. Which, to me, personally, if you're a man that take care of your damn kid, she still can put you on child support. I don't find that fair. The woman got direct rights to the baby. It's just ridiculous. Like, damn, I ain't got rights at all, really. Like, it always with the mama, usually, and that's messed up that we can't just get that right over the girl unless she prove unfit. And it's just ridiculous that we gotta go through all that. And not to mention, speaking of child support, welfare and food stamp. Now it'd be hard as fuck for a guy to get food stamp. A girl can make the same amount of money as I do right now and get it. I can't get it because they say I make too much goddamn money. Some bullshit. Oh
yeah, honestly, man, going back, man, to the other thing. Remember all those years ago when I believe it was somebody who that you knew. They up and said that children who pretty much have the same mother are possibly like those are true half siblings, but like kids who share the same father, they are not. I honestly remember that from years ago.
A lot of people say that, but scientifically speaking, we don't have the same exact parent. Both parents, y'all is have with mother or with father, y'all is still have.
And that is something
because they stay at if like we don't matter, like our DNA don't matter. Like it's hell. It take me and a girl to make a baby. So if we got the same, like I got 2 kids with 2 different mamas, they still have brothers who like with the other. If the mama had 2 kids, it's the same fucking thing. And that's how some people should realize that. Like, I don't know, man. You know, they always hold the woman higher than the man all the time, and it's ridiculous. And girls always talk about that we being sexist or whatever, but they always say they can do anything we do. That you being a reverse sexist now because You think
or
you do
misandry as it's called, because like I do honestly kind of find this actually funny, in which that for like a lot of movies, which that like a lot of people did. Do you know the Hansel and Gretel movie? The movie about Hansel and Gretel.
Which Hansel and Gretel movie? There's like a good 10 of them on Netflix.
The one where they were the witch hunters. You know the one that came out in theaters.
Oh, that one.
That one. A lot of people really did kind of use the words as misogynistic to kind of like talk about the movie and say like, yeah, man, because Hansel was up there, man, like torturing a witch. This movie is, man, you know, misogynistic, you know, and his sister was also up there killing witches, and she was also doing like all this violent stuff to them, and no one called her out for it. They only called out the parts in which that Hansel did, which is honestly kind of which is kind of sexist against men in a way, because it's like most of our villains are women, right? This thing has honestly reached so far in which that now people are honestly angry because like a main character in a show is actually killing a villain. That is the weirdest thing to me.
That was like that Streets of Rage or whatever you call that game. I forgot which one was it, where you can't beat up. They had to change the sets on the man.
Oh, that's Final Fight.
Final Fight, yeah.
That is Final. For possibly the longest time.
Damn man.
No. Poison.
Transvestite.
Poison as a character is a transgender man. Over in Japan, he is a transgender man who honestly looks like a very, very, very attractive woman. Whereas over here in America, Poison as a character is a man. Is a woman, and that and the reason why they, or at least like, or pretty much the reason why they had to change that is because they didn't want to have children playing a game in which that you are three guys walking down the street trying man to stop a gang, and the main characters are using knives, pipes, swords, everything else, man, to practically kill all these other people, pile driving them up on concrete and everything else, except for you just can't punch a woman.
It's ridiculous,
and
then the whole Metal Gear Solid 5. Silence, the way she's dressed is just completely disgusting. I can't believe how she's dressed. Oh my god! Do you see the tight shit Snake is wearing? Seriously,
that is a skin tight bodysuit. I mean, honestly, have you ever just taken the time to actually look at a superhero suit? It is a super thin, skin tight suit made out of fabric in which that honestly none of them, in terms of the animes and comics, they don't wear anything under that. And guess what? It gets torn up and shredded whenever man they are like in a serious fight. So really got to wonder about that, huh? So
I mean, a guy can sew off his stuff, no one cares, but when a girl do it, she a whore.
Oh my god, how dare you?
That is objectifying females. Like, seriously, it's just ridiculous.
This honestly kind of jumps into the argument.
One major thing, this is the last one, man. One major thing when it comes to sex. This one thing is the greatest thing about this double standard shit. I know, like they say that why the guy gets a chance to have sex with a lot of girls and women can't have sex with a lot of men.
You know, honestly, my father, he actually said this the way in which that I honestly can kind of interpret it the best. It is like, look, a man, if you look at a penis, right? Okay, now everybody, you gotta be grown up here, okay?
No homo. But go ahead.
Think about it, though. Look. When a man is having sex with a woman, your penis does not change. It does not.
Like this.
It does not extend. It does not stretch. And possibly, if you give it enough time, you will be ready you will be ready to go again, right? However, for a woman, if she has sex with a large penis, she will only be accustomed to having sex with larger penises. If she has sex, man, with like a normal guy, and then man, she crosses the threshold of honestly getting a guy who is too big, well, guess what? The guy, man, who is normal, he can't please her anymore. So that's so honestly, it comes down to a thing of men. Honestly, we kind of have, man, the tenacity to not change, whereas the woman's vagina, that thing is delicate. You know, you kind of like one wrong move and you can't please her ever again.
Practically, what he saying is, we are the quarterback. The girls are the receivers. We the one that doing the fucking. They is getting fucked. Practically saying that guys are the penetrator. In order to get screwed, you gotta get penetrated. And that what I always try to say. I'm not trying to be a sense saying that y'all nothing in bed, because probably sure I can just lay there and she can ride all day, but she's still getting fucked even though she fucking me.
It's not a thing about
work that way. A woman is always the bottom. And if the woman is the top, you just like to get a damn strapple stuck up your ass. Apparently, that's the only way you get fucked. You gotta get penetrated.
Honestly, when it comes right down, man,
and they don't understand that.
You know what? I'm about to just say
like
now,
say a guy fuck 20 girls. I fuck 20 girls. That guy can say a girl get fucked by 20 guys. You got fucked by 20 different guys. You see the difference there.
Well, now you got to tie that in with the whole like thing of what I said earlier. It's not necessarily a good thing if people do
it's a bad thing. Out there. I don't like that at all. You could be a male whore, but I'm not that type of guy. I'm just saying, since a guy that do that shit. I will be
honest here.
At this table, a guy walking me, man, I just fucked this one. Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. You know.
Well, honestly, the whole thing is that there are only like so many things in which a person can do to another person in the bed, and honestly, it's not a good thing in which that, man, you are out there having sex with like 20 different people. However, you really got to think about it though. It's like it's not, man, the action. It's how people react to it. And that is honestly the biggest thing there, because like a lot of people when they do honestly think about it, it's like, oh yeah, man, you know what I mean? I just had sex, man, with 20 women, and that is the standard. It's sad, but it's the standard. It's not a sexist thing, because people, they have been throwing that word around a little bit too much. It's just like misogynistic and everything else. Even however, people, they don't necessarily really kind of think about the misandry of everything. You know what I mean? The possibly hate on males, which that a lot of people, they do kind of get so caught up with women that they don't necessarily even realize is the fact that who is possibly the most objectified sex in between men and women. It's men, mostly because we go because no matter what we do, we have to endure more. You're not, man. You are not allowed to cry at an age. At a young age. You are not, man, allowed, man, to pretty much express feelings. You are not. You are not allowed, man, to have any mistakes. You have to always be tough. You have to have man, all of these things. You have to take care of everybody in, man, your household. You are not, man, allowed to complain. Complain. You are not, man, supposed to show any type of affection to anybody. You're supposed to just be like a brick wall and just take everything else. I know. I see time, but and also,
we gotta get back on
how it is though.
We gotta get back on that topic like some other time. It's gonna be a part 2 of this. But tell you guys, stay in the comment section below. Make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe.
But honestly, think about what I said though. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, just like how he said. So everybody keep watching anime, and you can finish up the rest.
And keep playing games. We out of here. Peace.
Know it.